Check. 1.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are...
Will you want me to do the lineups as they're introducing them?
We're live now.
I am. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Summertown High School for tonight's softball action between the Lady Cats. Between your Wayne County High School Lady Cats and the Eagles of Summertown. We're about to get ready to get started here. We just want to go over the lineups for each team.
Testing.
The starting lineups for Summertown at shortstop, number 23, Erica Abbott.
Welcome to
Center
Summertown
field,
High School for
number
tonight's
2,
game
Mackenzie
between the Lady
Reynolds.
Cats of Wayne County and the Lady Eagles of Summertown. The starting lineup first for Wayne County. The starting pitcher, number 2, Kenzie Griggs. A right fielder, number 12, Lauren Bryant. Center fielder, number 42, Kylie Brewer. Starting at third base, number 3, Kelsey Carroll. Number 22, Sarah Blackwell. Starting at first base, number 30, Blair Boggess. Starting at catcher, number 44, Isabella Ludicki. Starting at second base, number 7, Jack Keaton. Starting at shortstop, number 11, Gracie Staggs. And number 25, the left fielder, Reagan Cruz. And now the starting lineup for your Lady Eagles. Batting first, playing shortstop, number 23, Erica Abbott. Playing left field, number 2, Mackenzie Reynolds. Batting third, pitching number 4, Hannah Lindsay. Batting fourth, playing first, number 1, Anna Burleson. Batting fifth, playing third, number 30, Hannah Jones. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 6, Reagan Burleson. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 3, Caitlin Gillo. Batting eighth, behind the plate, number 15, Greenlee Taylor. Batting ninth, at center field, number 7, Adriana Davis.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Cat softball here from Summertown High School. We'll set the lineups for you first for Summertown on defense.
Well, never mind. We'll go to commercial.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Now go ahead.
Up to bat, number 2, Kenzie Griggs.
All right, leading off for the Lady Cats, top of the first inning is going to be the pitcher, number 2, Kenzie Griggs. Set the defense for you real quick for Summertown. Shortstop, number 23, Erica Abbott. Center field, number 2, Mackenzie Reynolds. Pitcher, number 4, Hannah Lindsay. First base, number 1, Anna Burleson. Third base, number 30, Hannah Jones. Second base, number 6, Reagan Burleson. Right field, number 3, Caitlin Gilliam. In center field, number 15, Greenlee Taylor. And in left field, number 7, Adriana Davis.
That's ball high.
That first pitch is in there for ball number 1. That's a strike right down the middle. So the count's 1-1 here in the top of the first. Kenzie's going to settle in, look for her pitch to drive here. Next pitch called strike on the outside corner. Kenzie's got 2 strikes on her now. She's going to be looking to protect right here, foul anything off, live to see the next pitch. And that pitch is in the dirt for ball number 2. 2-2 count here in the top of the first. First 2 games of the season, Kenzie Griggs has been pretty hot. Let's see if she can continue that for us against this Summertown team tonight.
Oh,
that pitch outside for ball 3. So the count is now 3-2, full count And my name is Greg Martin, bringing you the play-by-play tonight alongside John Harper.
Yeah, I was the one talking during the middle school game and not doing a good job, so got Greg here. Oh, where's a hit?
Kinsey hits a ground ball to the pitcher. She scoops it, throws it to first for the first out of the inning.
Up to bat, number 12, Lauren Bryant.
Now batting for the Lady Cats is our right fielder, number 12, Lauren Bryant.
That hit working for you?
Mm-hmm. First pitch is called low for ball 1. Runnels gets her sign. And that's a slow roller to the third base. Third baseman comes up and makes the play for out number 2 of the inning. That was close.
Up to bat, number 42, Kylie Brewer.
Lauren certainly made it closer than what it could have been.
Got a quick service announcement. If the stream does happen to drop, and it will start up at a new stream, and it'll be a number 2 in front of it. A number sign and a 2 in front of it if it starts again. It happened during the middle school game.
Kylie looks at first strike for a pitch. First pitch for a strike. Sorry about that.
We knew what you meant.
So here we are, top of the first, 2 outs. Counts 0-1. Brewer at the plate. She looks at strike 2 on the outside corner. So it appears that Runnels wants to live on that outside corner to our right-handed batters.
Cats are looking a little more speed than they have in the last 2 games, aren't they?
They are. A little more control, a little more command. That pitch is in there for ball 1. Ball.
1-2.
Count is 1-2. Top of the first, 2 outs. Kylie settles herself in the box.
There we go.
That pitch is grounded to the shortstop. Shortstop comes up, makes the throw to first for out number 3 of the inning. We'll be back for Lady Cat softball in these next few seconds.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to Summertown High School for the bottom of the first inning. I'm going to set a Lady Cat defense for tonight's game.
Well, never mind. I had you muted.
Oh, well.
I'm sorry.
First batter for the Lady Eagles is going to be the shortstop, Erica Abbott.
I don't know why I did that.
First pitch is called a strike right down the middle. Good job by Kinsey to work ahead here. That pitch is fouled down the first baseline. So quickly, Kinsey works ahead. 0-2 count. See if she can sit the batter down with this pitch here. Kinsey looks into Isabel for her sign. Gets one that she likes. And that pitch is going to be grounded up the middle to center field. Kylie Brewer gets it into second. So the Lady Eagles have a early base runner here in the bottom of the first.
Up to bat, number 2, Mackenzie Runnels.
Now batting for the Lady Eagles, the center fielder, Mackenzie Runnels. That pitch in there for a ball. The runner on first baseman bluffed like she was going to go to second. See if Isabel keep an eye on her and shoot her if she goes.
And she went.
And
Get through.
swing and strike, and the runner does advance on the pass ball. So bottom of the first, the Lady Eagles have a runner at second base. 1-1 count. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Kinsey looks in for her sign from Isabel. And it's a swing and strike there for a 1-2 count.
That was a good pitch.
Good pitch. High, located high in the zone. Got the batter to chase. And that ball's in the dirt for ball number 2, 2-2 count. Kinsey toes the rubber as she's ready. Comes back with another high heater.
See if that messed up my
Runnels was able to foul that one off.
Every time the ball hits the net, messes my camera.
Yeah.
up.
And that pitch is fouled off the net as well. Runnels doing a good job of fouling off the jump. See if Kinsey can get a pitch here that she likes to force a ground out or get her going down swinging. And Kinsey throws the changeup in the outside corner. Runnels takes it to left field, and they're going to shoot for the play at home. That throw is off the mark just a little bit. So here in the bottom of the first, the Lady Eagles jump on the board 1-0. No outs here. Next batter for the Lady Eagles is going to be the pitcher, Lindsay, Hannah Lindsay. That pitch is in there high for ball 1. Let's see if Kinsey can start working more in the zone and getting the pitches that she likes, get these batters swinging. That pitch is low for ball 2, so 2-0 count. As Kinsey falls behind in the
Temperature
at-bat.
just dropped about 5 degrees, didn't it? A little breeze.
A little breeze here. It is a little chilly day here at Summertown High School.
Nope.
And that pitch is going to be fouled down the first baseline out of play. So count is 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. And that pitch is going to be off the net on the backstop. So Kinsey does work back in the bat to even the count up to 2-2.
I was behind.
Kinsey looks in for her sign, gets one that she likes. And that pitch is going to be called strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Kinsey to freeze the batter to get the first out of the inning.
Burleson.
Now batting for the Lady Eagles, number 1, Anna Burleson. Let's see if Kinsey can continue to keep her command there, work these corners. And that pitch is going to be fouled off the third base backstop. The on base batter, Hannah Jones, about got taken out.
She didn't flinch though.
No, she didn't flinch.
She knows up.
She's tougher than we are.
I've been dancing like a freak.
Kinsey gets her sign.
Oh.
They show bunt as she pulls back.
Oh no.
And the throw to third on the steal is in the dirt. And Gracie can't quite come up with it. That ball looked like a strike to me, but according to the umpire, it was not. So it's 1-1 count here.
Wow.
Runners at third base. Scores 1-0. Lady Eagles bottom of the first. Kinsey looks in for her sign. And that pitch is high and outside for ball 2. These Lady Eagle batters, they don't give much of the plate up. They all like to crowd it. So Kinsey's going to have to work the inside and outside corners, get some command of her pitches here early in this ball game.
Yeah, she's right up on that line. Talk square. Oh.
And that's a line drive to Gracie
Nice.
Staggs at shortstop as she makes out number 2 of the inning. So bottom of the first here.
Number 30, Hannah Jones.
Bottom of the first here, 2 outs, 1-0 Lady Eagles as Hannah Jones comes to the plate. Good defensive stand there for the Lady Cats.
2 outs, runner on third. There we go.
And that's going to be right up the middle to the outfield. Kylie comes up and throws it to second as that's an RBI for Jones as she brings the runner from third across. So the score is now 2-0 Lady Eagles.
Now batting number 6, Reagan Burleson.
And now batting for the Lady Eagles, Reagan Burleson.
I had the score incorrect. I had to correct it. I put it on the wrong side, so it's 2-0 Eagles.
And that's going to be deep shot to left field. It hits off the wall. And they're going to round second to third base, and the throw not quite in time. So a double for Reagan Burleson. So as the Lady Eagles have runners on second and third.
Caitlin Gillum.
Runners on second and third with Caitlin Gillum coming to the plate. Runners in scoring position. A small
2 outs.
batter here for the Eagles. I would suspect she's probably got some speed, so we might see a bunt here.
No.
And that pitch is called for strike 1 right down the middle. Good job by Kinsey to work ahead. I always like to get that first pitch strike if at all possible.
Hard to work a bunt with 2 outs, though. You know what I'm saying?
And that's going to be fouled off to the first base side, and that actually hits the light pole. And our Lady Cat faithful, they were ducking as quickly as they could. So Kinsey's quickly ahead 0-2 in this at bat. We'll see if she can shut her down right here. And that's a foul tip. Kinsey or Isabel couldn't quite secure that one for the out. It's one we would certainly like to have, but Isabel gets her sign from the dugout. Kinsey looks in. And that's a strike 3 swinging. So good job by the defense there to minimize the damage. And the score.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
batting number 3, Kelsey Carroll.
So the first 3 batters in this inning for the Lady Cats are going to be Kelsey Carroll, Sarah Blackwell, and Blair Bogus. Let's see if Kelsey can be a leader here and get us going.
There we go.
And that's going to be off the fist to the shortstop. She comes up and makes the easy throw to first. So 1 pitch, 1 out for the Lady Eagles.
Now batting number 22, Sarah Blackwell.
And now coming to the plate for the Lady Cats, number 22, Sarah Blackwell. John, we'd like to see these Lady Cats be a little more patient at the plate.
Yeah.
Put some pitches on this Lady Eagle's arm.
No kidding. I was just getting ready to say.
And that's called for strike 1 on the outside corner. So Lindsay, in the first 2 innings of this ball game so far, well in command of her pitches.
And hadn't made many of them even. That's a good point that Kinsey's made.
That pitch is high and outside for
more.
ball 1.
Kinsey's made a bunch more pitches than this girl. So
Yeah.
she's going to be getting tired earlier.
So the count is 1-1, 1 out, top of the second.
You have to hand it to Summertown. They always bring it though. I mean, they have.
And that's going to be a slow dribbler towards the pitcher. The pitcher comes up and makes the throw to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 30, Blair Bogus.
Now coming to the plate for Lady Cats is number 30, Blair Bogus. Our Lady Cats are making contact, John. They're just not squaring it up. And so far defensively,
not getting it out of the infield.
no. So far defensively for the Lady Eagles, it hadn't been too much of an issue.
Maybe Blair can get us going here.
And that's going to be first pitch ball low for ball 1. And Blair, ground ball to shortstop, fielded, comes up, makes the throw to first for out number 3. So quickly a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Eagles. We'll be back for Lady Cat softball in the next few seconds.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Now batting number 15, Greenlee Taylor.
And coming to the plate for Lady Eagles this inning are going to be the 8, 9, and 1 batters. So to the plate for the Lady Eagles is Greenlee Taylor. You got Abriana Davis on deck and then Erica Abbott in the hole. So Lady Eagles will have rolled the lineup this inning. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. And that's going to be fouled off the backstop net for strike 1. So good job there, Kinsey, getting the count even at 1-1. Kinsey seems to be finding more command of her pitches here, so let's hope that bodes well for the remainder of the ball game. And a changeup ripped up the middle. Brewer comes up with it in center field. So early in this ball game, Kylie's had a lot of action in center field.
Now batting number 7, Abriana Davis.
As the Lady Eagles seem to keep finding that up the middle shot. We do have a pinch runner for the Lady Eagles.
14.
That's going to be number 14, Chelsea Atkinson. Chelsea's a little softball player, so I'm assuming she's going to have some speed, otherwise she wouldn't be out there. And they do bunt, and that is fouled off to the first base side. So we can see what the Lady Eagles are looking to do here. with the speed at first and call a bunt play to advance the runner. Brianna Davis gets settled in the box. She shows bunt again, and that's going to be inside, and the runner does go, and the throw is not in time. I was blocked by the catcher and the pitcher, so I couldn't really see how close it was.
Yeah, it was
According to our Lady Cat faithful, it was closer than what I assumed.
Yeah,
so
it was really.
unfortunately,
really
we didn't get the break there, so the runner does advance on the steal. It counts 1-1 here in the bottom of the second, and that's going to be fouled off for strike number 2. So 1-2 count, no outs here in the bottom of the first. Lady Eagles on top, 2-0. And that pitch is going to be strike 3, swinging. So good job by Kinsey to get the out at the
Now
plate.
batting, number 23, Erica Abbott.
And that brings up the leadoff batter, number 23, Erica Abbott. One down here in the bottom of the second. Got a runner on second. See if the Lady Cats can hold that runner there. That's going to be grounded to second base to Jack. She comes up, makes the throw, gets the out at first, but the runner does advance to third. So 2 down here in the bottom of the
Now
second.
batting, number 2, Mackenzie Runnels.
2 down here in the bottom of the second. That's going to bring Mackenzie Runnels up to the plate for the Lady Eagles. Really like to see the Lady Cats get out of this inning with no damage. And that's going to be fouled back off the left field screen. So good job by Kinsey, quickly working ahead. 0-1 in the count. Isabel looks into the dugout for the sign. Kinsey looks in. And that's going to be fisted out of play. So quickly a pitcher's count 0-2. Pretty well gives Kinsey full control of all her pitches that she might want to throw. See if we can get the batter to chase here.
Going outside.
And that's a high heater for ball 1. Not a bad pitch to throw there. See if we can get the batter to chase.
Chase that one up there.
Lady Eagles on top, 2-0 with the runner on third base. And that's going to be fouled back off the screen again.
I don't have a good eye for it, but I don't know if Kinsey has any motion on her pitches. I know she's got some decent speed.
I'm blocked here by the ump and by Isabel. That pitch is in there, and that's going to be fouled off the screen again.
Checking up Kinsey's pitch count.
So Mackenzie Runnels is doing a good job of fouling off the junk and putting pitches on Kinsey's arm. See if Kinsey can get her right here on this pitch. And that's going to be strike 3, swinging. Good job by the Lady Cats to minimize the damage. Hold all runners, so the score is 2-0 after 2. We'll be back after this break.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
And welcome back to
At the bat,
Summertown.
number 44, Isabella Ludicky.
Welcome back to Summertown High School for Lady Cat softball action. First 3 batters this inning are going to be Isabel Ludicky, Jack Keaton on deck, and Gracie Staggs in the hole. Let's see if Isabel can get a rally started for these Lady Cats and get our bats warmed up. That pitch is going to be high and inside for ball 1. Good job of Isabel recognizing that pitch to be inside. Lindsay gets her sign. And that's going to be a swinging strike. Isabel had the timing, just didn't quite get everything lined up there.
Looked like she fell out of the box while she was swinging on that one.
And that's going to be outside for ball 2. So 2-1 count here in the top of the 3rd. We need our batters here early in this inning to get on if at all possible. Get some base runners. And that's going to be inside for ball 3. So a 3-1 count here, top of the 3rd. Lady Eagles on top 2-0. And that pitch is on the outside corner for strike 2. The catcher set up inside, and Lindsay missed her spot, but nonetheless, the umpire did call it on the outside corner, so full count for Isabel. And she hits a ground ball to the third baseman. She charges, comes up across the diamond to first base. We're the first out of the inning. That brings Jack Keaton to the plate for the Lady Cats.
Number 7, Jack Keaton.
Let's see if Jack can get some magic working here. Lindsay looks in for her sign. And that's going to be inside for ball 1. So it appears that Lindsay wants to work the corners early here in this ball game. She predominantly goes inside and then out. And that's going to be a line shot past the first baseman as Jack reaches on the single. Good job by Jack Keaton to be our first base runner of this ball game. And let's see if we can capitalize here as that brings Gracie Staggs to the plate.
Up to bat, number 11, Gracie Staggs.
Gracie looks down to Coach John Blackwell for the sign. Readies herself in the box. Just need a base hit here, John. Move these runners.
I think he'll put on the bunt. Nope.
And that's going to be a pitch in there for strike 1. Gracie did appear to swing, but she tried to hold off. I do believe that was going to be a called strike regardless. That pitch is outside for ball 1, so a 1-1 count here. 1 out, top of the 3rd. Jack Keaton, the base runner, on first base. I'd love to see Gracie here connect on one. And she hits a slow ground ball to first baseman as she throws to second to get the force at 2. And Gracie advances to first. So 2 outs here.
Now to bat, number 2, Kinsey Griggs.
2 outs here, top of the 3rd. As great Kinsey Griggs comes to the plate for the Lady Cats. That pitch is outside for ball 1. A quick throw to first to hold Gracie at 1. Just keeping Gracie in check over there. Lindsay gets her sign. Pitch is inside for ball number 2, so Kens works ahead in the count, 2-0. 2-0 count. Lindsay will be looking to throw something close to the strike zone to get the strike on the board, so good opportunity for Kinsey to connect on one here. And that's a changeup outside. So 3-0 count here, top of the 3rd, 2 outs. I would imagine the take sign is on, but Coach Blackwell may give the green light. You never know. And the take sign was on. That pitch is right down the middle for strike 1. And that's
4.
outside for ball 4. Good job for Kinsey there to work the walk there.
Now batting number 12, Lauren Bryant.
John, we do need to capitalize here. We've got runners in scoring position. We'll see if Lauren can connect on one to at least push one of these runs across.
Let's go ahead and knock it out of the park. What the hey?
And that's going to be out. Well, it's called low
Yeah,
for
low.
ball 1. It did catch the corner, but came across a little low, so first pitch is called a ball. Good disciplined batting there by Lauren Bryant. Next pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. Lindsay does a good job of painting those corners. We need to start working those outside pitches, throw our hands at them, and throw it opposite field. And that's going to be fouled back off the catcher for strike number 2. Lauren was all over it. Just didn't quite catch enough of it. So 1-2 count here, top of the 3rd. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Need to try to push one of these across if we can. Lindsay looks in for her sign. And oh, that was a nice hit there by Lauren, as it was just fouled down the first baseline. Man, we would have loved that to fall. Runners were moving on contact with 2 outs. I believe Gracie would have scored easily, and potentially Kinsey. Boy, let's see if Lauren can connect on one here.
Get that bat around a little bit quicker.
And Lauren hits a ground ball to the shortstop, and she comes up, throws across for out number 3 of the inning.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Due up for the Lady Eagles this inning are going to be the 3, 4, 5 hitters. See if Kinsey can keep her command here. Let's have a short inning, John. Let's go 1, 2, 3 right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's pitch in there high for ball 1. Batting for the Lady Eagles is the pitcher, Hannah Lindsay.
Sun's gone and the temperature just dropped another.
And that's going to be a line shot to right field over Lauren Bryant's head. Lindsay rounds first, and she's motoring going towards 3rd. And that's a stand-up triple for Lindsay.
Now up to bat, number 1, Anna Burleson.
Now batting for the Lady Eagles, the first baseman, Anna Burleson. John, if anything we've discovered, 1 through 9 can hit for the Lady Eagles.
That seems to be always the case. Every year.
Kinsey looks in for her sign. Squares to bunt, and that's going to be high and over the batter's head for ball 1.
She didn't draw the bat back, though. Ain't that a strike?
No, it appeared as she drew back.
No. She attempted to draw back. So.
Look for the Lady Eagles, try to bunt here and squeeze this run across. And that's going to be a high fly ball to center field to Brewer. They're going to test Brewer's arm. Here's the throw at the plate. And it's just offline a little bit. And that sac fly does get the run across. So the score is now 3-0 here in the bottom of the third.
Hannah Jones.
And up to the plate for the Lady Eagles is number 30, Hannah Jones. We'll take the out, but that was a good sac fly by the Lady Eagles there to push that run across. And that pitch is going to be fisted off the bat there to shortstop as Gracie comes up and makes the out for the on the line drive. Nice catch there by Gracie.
Number 6, Reagan Burleson.
We like those one pitch, one out at bats there, John.
Oh, yeah.
2 down here in the bottom of the third. Lady Eagles on top 3-0. That pitch is called strike on the outside corner. Kinsey works ahead, 1-0 in the count. And Reagan Burleson, the batter for the Lady Eagles. And that pitch is going to be grounded to shortstop. Gracie makes the dive in play, but can't quite get enough on it to get the out at 1. It's a good dive in play by Gracie
Now to bat, number 3, Caitlin.
keep that ball on the infield.
That was a great play.
It was a great play. Good defensive play to hold it to a single. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, 3-0. The Lady Eagles on top. Kinsey looks in for her sign, and that's going to be called high for ball 1. So the Lady Eagles do have a runner at first with 2 outs. And that pitch is going to be lined to right field as Lauren Bryant makes the snag for the third out. So good inning by the Lady Cats to hold the damage to 1. So 3-0 here going into the top of the fourth.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game. At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Home run
At the
for number
the longest
15,
part of the field. I
Greenlee
don't know
Taylor.
what the longest part of the field is.
And that makes the score 4-0. Tracy said the sound's out.
Now batting number 7, Abriana Davis.
Sounds working. I don't know.
Up to the plate for the Lady Eagles is going to be Abriana Davis. Kinsey looks in for her sign. And that's going to be a high fly ball to second base as Jack settles under it to secure the catch for out number 1 of the inning.
Up to bat, number 23, Erica Abbott.
And the Lady Eagles have rolled the line up again, so that brings the leadoff. Erica Abbott.
I don't know. It's working.
And that's a strike called looking right down the middle. Erica appears to be that she's going to attempt a slap here. Slap hitter Erica Abbott. And that's going to be lined or a hard ground ball to first base. And Blair can't quite come up with the snag. So Erica Abbott reaches.
Number 2, Mackenzie Reynolds.
And that's going to bring up the center fielder, Mackenzie Reynolds. One out here in the bottom of the 4th. Score is 4-0 Lady Eagles. They show bunt, and the runner takes off at first. And from my vantage point, that looked like she may have left early, but the Lady Cat coaches don't seem too concerned about it, because they're not going to challenge. That pitch was called a strike. And that's going to be a deep fly ball to the left field, out of play into the warm-up area of the Lady Eagles
Excuse me, huh?
And Kenzie's quickly ahead 0-2 in the count. Excuse me. That's going to be grounded to the second baseman, Jack Keaton. She bobbles it and can't come up with the throw. And that gets past Blair Bogus, and that's going to score a run here for the Lady Eagles as the batter, Lindsay, advances to second base on the errant throw. So now the score is 5-0.
Now it's bat number 4, Hannah Lindsay.
5-0 Lady Eagles. And now batting for the Lady Eagles, number 4, Hannah Lindsay. And that pitch is on the inside corner. A hard shot to shortstop as Gracie Staggs does come up and make the play for the second out of the inning as we're able to hold the runner at 2.
Now batting number 1, Anna Burleson.
And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Anna Burleson. And that's going to be fouled back over the third base dugout out of play. And Lady Cat faithful Ralph Hughes is urging these Lady Cats on, giving them all the encouragement he can possibly give them. And that's going to be a high fly ball to left field as Reagan Cruz gives chase, and she does make the out and the catch. Good job by Reagan to secure that out. We'll be back for Lady Cat softball after this break.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Now we are.
Welcome back to Summertown High School for Lady Cat softball action. Due up this inning are the 6, 7, and 8 batters, Blair Bogus, Isabel Ludicky, and Jack Keaton. Blair Bogus steps to the plate. We desperately need some base runners and an opportunity to just put some runs across the board. That pitch is called low for ball 1. That pitch is going to be fouled straight back off the screen. So 1-1 count here in the top of the 5th for Blair Bogus. And that's going to be fouled down the right field side, out of play. Decent contact for Blair, just need to straighten it up. So 1-2 count here for Blair. Blair readies herself in the box. Lindsay gets her sign. That pitch is going to be outside for ball 2, so 2-2 count. 2-2 count here, top of the 5th, 0 outs. Lady Eagles on top, 5-0. And that pitch is going to be ground ball to the second baseman as she comes up and makes the play for out number 1 of the inning. That's going to bring Isabel
Up to
Ludicky
bat,
to the
number
plate.
44, Isabel Ludicky.
From Miss Murray.
And that's going to. That was a pitch called strike looking. And that's strike number 2, so Lindsay quickly works ahead 0-2 in the count. Lindsay looks over to the dugout for her sign. Isabel calls time and is granted by the umpire. So we'll reset here. And that's outside for ball 1. So 1-2 count, 1 out, top of the 5th. Coach Blackwell giving some encouraging words down there from his third base box. And that's inside for ball 2. So Isabel does work the count back even to 2-2. And Isabel grounds that to the first baseman as she comes off the bag and takes it herself, tags the bag for out number 2 of the inning.
Up to bat, number 7, Jack Keaton.
And that's going to bring up Jack Keaton to the plate. Jack had a good hit in the last inning.
Don't swap batteries.
Jack did have a good hit in the last inning. We'll see if she can continue that to get us a base runner here. And that's called for strike 1. Looking good change up there by Lindsay. And that's outside for strike 2. Caught the outside corner.
Excuse me, you're good.
Questionable calls here lately in the ball game by the home plate umpire, and that gets Jack swinging for strike 3, and that retires the Lady Cats 1-2-3. And we will be back shortly for Lady Cat softball action here from Summertown High School.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Go ahead.
Due up for the Lady Eagles here in the bottom of the 5th.
Up to bat, number 30, Hannah Jones.
Are going to be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters as Hannah Jones steps to the plate. Well, John, as nightfall is quickly approaching here in Summertown, the temperature is falling faster than the sun.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a high fly ball to second base as Jack settles under it for the first out. So a good 1 pitch, 1 out for Kinsey here in the bottom of the 5th. Quickly to get that 1 out.
Up to bat, number 6, Reagan Burleson.
And that's going to bring up the second baseman, Reagan Burleson. And that's going to be a hot shot in between the third base and shortstop as Reagan Cruz comes up, makes the throw to second. So a single there for Reagan.
Up to bat number 3, Caitlin Gillum.
Single there for Reagan Burleson, and that's going to bring Caitlin Gillum to the plate for the Lady Eagles. So bottom of the 5th here, a 1 out. Lady Eagles on top, 5-0, with a runner on first. I would suspect a bunt here with the speed at the first base. And that is called high for ball 1, as the batter did square for the bunt. I expect we'll see a bunt again. Try to move that runner at first. She does square, and that's going to be inside and fouled back. So good pitch there by Kinsey to get it in on the hands of the batter. 1-1 count here. Isabel looks into the dugout for the sign, relays that to Kinsey, and Kinsey looks in, toes the rubber. And that's going to be low and outside for ball 1. That ball did have some movement. It started on the middle half of the plate and worked out away from the batter. So Kinsey does have some motion on her pitches. Pitch is inside for a swinging strike, so 2-2 count. Good job by Kinsey to battle back here to even up the count.
Not on fire.
It's warm. And that's going to be grounded to the shortstop across the diamond, and she's safe as on the errant throw. And the runner does advance from second to third.
Up to bat number 15, Greenlee Taylor.
And that's going to bring up the center fielder, Greenlee Taylor. So the Lady Eagles have runners on the corners with 1 out here. We'll see what the Lady Eagles try to do here on offense. They may show bunt. Would expect the runner at first to be going on this pitch with the runner at third. And he does square the bunt, and the runner does go, no throw, as we do have the runner at third. And that pitch was called inside for ball 1. And that pitch is low in the dirt for ball 2. That pitch is on the inside corner and fouled off over the first base dugout. Good pitch there by Kinsey to keep going on the inside corner to jam these batters. 2-1 count here. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Lady Eagles on top, 5-0. And that's going to be fouled back off the screen. A 2-2 count.
Need one. Is that a foul ball right there? Right there, kid, in front of you. Right there.
A little bit of a delay here as home plate umpire was out of balls in his game bag, so getting old blue here, some extra softballs here. 2-2 count. Let's see if Kinsey can't finish this thing here. And that's going to be a deep fly, shallow fly ball to center field. Let's see if they test their arm, and they do. To throw it home. In time, he gets the out at home. So a fly out for the second out, and then a dart by Collie Brewer at home to get the runner tagging from third. We'll be back for the Lady Cat softball action.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Gracie Staggs.
Sitting here yakking.
And welcome back to Summertown High School for Lady Cat softball action. This inning are the 9, 1, and 2 batters for the Lady Cats as Gracie Staggs steps to the plate. We need to get our bats hot, John, as we're running out of innings.
Yep. Pitcher don't seem to be slowing down much either.
And that's going to be a dribbler up the middle to the pitcher as she flips it over to the first baseman for out number 1 of the inning. That's several times here in the ball game that the pitcher has gotten a 1-pitch, 1-out for the Lady Eagles.
Number 2, Kenzie Griggs.
That's probably why she's not slowing down any, because
Right,
she's
you
not
know.
had very much adversity.
She doesn't have many pitches on her arm. She can keep her stamina up. But we are at the top of the lineup for the Lady Cats as Kenzie Griggs steps to the plate. And that's going to be fouled back for strike number 1. And that pitch is low in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-1 count here. Top of the 6th. That pitch is low in the dirt for ball 2. 2-1 count. See if Kenzie can reach here. We need some base runners. We're going to try to come back in this ball game.
Looked like that pitch got away from her. She had a little dirt on her hand after it.
Yeah. And that pitch is outside for ball 3. So good job by Kenzie to work the count 3-1. Let's see if she can connect on one here or reach on a walk. And that catches the outside corner for strike 2.
Oh.
So 3-2 count here. Lindsay gets her sign. And Kenzie fouls that back to the catcher. Good job by Kenzie to fight off the jump. Look for a pitch that she can drive.
Yeah, let's get her about a 10-pitch at bat here.
Right. And that outside pitch right back up the middle to the pitcher. And she gets the second out of the inning.
Up to bat, number 12, Lauren Bryant.
And that's going to bring number 12, Lauren Bryant, to the plate. That pitch is inside for ball 1. Coach Keaton from his first base box giving words of encouragement, trying to get these girls hyped up. And Lauren looks at that outside pitch swinging for strike 1. So 1-1 count.
She had her timing down.
Yeah, did have her timing.
Bat wasn't long
pitch
enough.
was just outside. 1-1 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. That pitch is well outside in the left-handed batter's box for a ball.
Thought she might be able to get her again on that outside.
Lindsay looks at the wristband to get her signed. Lauren readies herself. And that's going to be fouled down the right field
That's
side.
twice she's done that.
That's twice now she's fouled that one on a shot to right field. We would love for those to fall in.
Didn't have anybody on base that time, though.
2 outs, 2-2 count, top of the 6th. Lady Eagles on top, 5-0. I know we don't believe in moral victories around here at Lady Cats softball, but would love to get that goose egg off the board. And that pitch there works the count full. Full count here, 2 outs. And Lauren grounds that one to the shortstop, who tries to backhand that and can't come up with it. So good, decent hit there for Lauren to reach as a base runner.
After that, number 42, Kylie Brewer.
Kylie Brewer comes to the plate for the Lady Cats. Let's see if she can do something with a swing here. That's going to be grounded right back to the pitcher. She throws over to first base for the out. We'll be back for Lady Cats softball after this break.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Looking center.
Two. Got time.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
He's working like a dog. Let's be busy.
Hey, you gotta have patience.
Number 23, Erica Abbott.
Patience.
Yeah. I got a couple out on I got one more coming this way.
The third base dugout for strike number 1 as the batter.
It is dark over there.
Is number 23, Erica Abbott.
Looks like they got a couple, like 2 or 3 maybe.
And that's
Oh,
going to be
man.
lined right back at Kinsey. She does get a glove on it. Jack comes up throwing. Oh! And throw not in time as it gets past Blair. Kinsey did a good job of getting the glove up on it. Jack couldn't
After
quite,
that, number 2, Mackenzie Reynolds.
Jack couldn't quite get the ball over there quickly enough to get the force. So a runner on first for the Lady Eagles as number 2, Mackenzie Reynolds, comes to the plate. And the runner, we're going to get the tag at 1, and we look to throw to second, but we don't. So 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th. And if we can get one more out here, the Lady Cats are going to be looking at their last 3 outs of this
After
ball.
that, number 4, Hannah Lindsay.
And due to the plate for the Lady Eagles, number 4, Hannah Lindsay. And that's going to be fouled back off the screen for strike 1. Kinsey gets her sign. And that's going to be lined to the right field as that falls in just in front of Bryant. And she can't quite secure the ground ball. That pushes another run across. And Hannah Lindsay gets a stand-up triple. That ball did have some wicked spin on
After
it.
that, number 1, Anna Burleson.
That ball had some wicked spin on it. It spun away from
Yeah.
Lauren. I don't
Yeah, it went-
quite
it went-
think she was expecting that.
It went straight right.
Now batting for the Lady Eagles, Anna Burleson. And that's going to be a blooper over the infield. And that's going to score another run for the Lady Eagles. So the score is now 7-0. Lady Eagles, bottom of the 6th.
After that, number 30, Hannah Jones.
Now batting for the Lady Eagles, Hannah Jones. Runner does go. Gracie makes the catch at shortstop. A hard shot to the shortstop, and Gracie shoelace catch to her right side to get the 3rd out of the inning. So the Lady Cats are going to be facing their last 3 outs of this ball game. We'll be back for Lady Cats softball.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
She'll be right back. Yeah, catch it.
Go, Cal. Wait.
Come in.
Up to bat, number 22, Sarah Blackwell.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Sarah hits it a little good. Look for. Base comes up, makes the throw to first for the out, but that does advance Kelsey Carroll to third base.
Up to bat, number 30, Blair Bogus.
So with 1 out, runners on third, Blair Bogus steps to the plate for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats down to their last 2 outs of this ball game. That's inside for ball 1. Blair looks at strike 1 right down the middle.
Look like she's getting ready to come around on that one. I wish she would have.
A 1-1 count, 1 out. Top of the 7th. Lady Eagles on top 7-0. And Blair fouls that one off her leg for a 1-2 count. So Blair's down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kelsey Carroll standing on third. Base hit would score this run, as the Lady Eagles aren't going to be concerned about Carroll at third. They just want to get the out at first. And Blair goes down swinging for strike 3. 2 outs here. Lady Cats.
After bat, number 44, Isabel Liberty.
Lady Cats down to their last out. This Hannah Lindsay, she's pitched a heck of a ball game. Stepping to the plate for Isabel Ludicky. And Isabel looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. As a pitcher, you always want to get that first pitch strike if you can, and Lindsay's done a good job of that tonight.
Yep.
And Isabel looks at strike 2 on the outside corner, so she's quickly down. 0-2 in the count, down to her last strike, last out of the ball game. That is outside for ball 1, so 1-2, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Kelsey Carroll standing on third, Isabel Ludicky at the plate. I'd love to just get one through here so we can get this goose egg off the board. And that's pitch is low for ball 2. Good job by Izzy
Trying to get her to swing at something ugly.
Battle back and even up this count. And Isabel fouls that one off the catcher. 2-2 count, top of the 7th, 2 outs. Carroll on third, Ludicky at the plate. And Ralph Hughes giving all the encouragement he can give over there. We love all of Ralph Hughes.
Giving it what for?
And Isabel grounds out to third base as the third baseman comes up and does make the throw across the inning. For the last out of the ball game, your final score, Lady Eagles 7, Lady Cats 0.
Yeah.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game. At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.